Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to make a dotted Christmas ornament. This is what we're going to be working on, but I'm going to show you how I did it. I just picked these up from Amazon. They're like flat, round Christmas bulbs. They're plastic. I don't like working with glass. They break too easy. I put some black acrylic paint inside here and I'm rolling it around slowly until all corners are completely covered. Hold it up to a light so you can see, make sure everything is covered. Then tip it upside down, let all the paint run out, let it dry. I usually let mine dry for a couple of days. And then when you bring it back, it's like this. Now, if you can find black ones that you don't have to turn black, that's awesome. You can also use glitter on the inside. You can use Mod Podge and glitter, mix it together and do the same thing I did with paint, which I will have a tutorial showing you a glittery ornament tomorrow. So if you can find black bulbs, that's great. If not, use black paint, fill the inside. Don't fill it with paint, just, make sure there's enough paint in there that you can get around and cover all of the inside with it. Then tip it upside down on some wax paper or tin foil or into a container that you're going to throw away or whatever. It's up to you. Just tip it upside down, let it dry for a couple of days. Now I'm going to be using a bunch of colors. They're not necessarily Christmas colors, but this is still going to look like a beautiful Christmas ornament when we are done. I started with a big dot of red, and I'm going around the outside with kind of like a light blue, kind of like mint color. Either adrift or patina will work. I'm going to list all of the colors that I used in the description of this video. Make your top dot, bottom dot, left and right dot bigger, and then put 2 dots in between, kind of make like a diamond shape. Now I'm going to go in with some teal. And I'm using, actually, I went in with green. I don't know what happened there. Sorry, guys, bad editing. I'm going in with a bright green dot on top, bottom, left, and right. Now I'm going to go in with some pure pumpkin and then the teal. On either side of the pure pumpkin, we're going to do teal dots. Now I'm using different sizes of dots. I'm kind of trying to keep that diamond shape because we're not using any kind of pattern or stencil. We're going to try and keep it as nice as possible without having those tools. So I went in with some purple, did big dots above the orange, and now I'm going in with a little tiny dotting needle, which you can just use a toothpick, and white. And I walked the white around the green. Now, if you make a mistake, you can pretty much just wipe off the dots with like a Q-tip or what have you. And then you can start over. So it's okay if you make mistakes. Now, those big dots of purple, see, oh, I just made a mistake. Q-tips, keep them at my desk all the time. I walked around that purple with a light lavender, and now I'm putting a big white dot above. I'm sorry if it's not completely in frame, but I promise you'll be able to see what I'm doing. I'm putting a big orange dot, even bigger than the white ones, above the green. Now I'm going in with some more teal on either side of the orange, just a little bit smaller than the orange dot. Trying to keep like a symmetrical shape going here so it doesn't get all wonky, all winky wonky. My son has a book. I think it's called the Winky Wonky Donkey or something. It's hilarious. I saw videos on the internet and I had to get my son the book. He still has it. Anyway, I'm walking around the orange with yellow, moon yellow, then white, then gold. Of course, we're going to bring some gold in here. You know that. Now I'm only doing this around the orange. I'm not going to go around the white yet. We're just focused on these big orange dots. And I'm doing each one as symmetrical, close to the same size. I start with a dot in the center, and then I walk my way up both sides. That just, for me, it keeps it more in line. They don't go all over the place if I do that. We're going to incorporate our bright green again on either side of the white. The dots are just a little bit smaller than the white. And now we're going to bring in some lavender. Big lavender dots above the white dots. Now, of course, you do not have to choose the same colors as me, but if you want your ornament to look like the one that you see in the thumbnail, this is what I did. So there's like these little blank spaces here, and I just put a gold dot in there. So that's right in between the purple and green. Gold dots. Now we're going to bring in lavender, light lavender, sorry, and we're walking around the dark lavender. Same way we did all the other dots. Start in the center at the bottom and work your way up either side. And usually the dots get smaller because you run out of paint. It just makes it easy. Now I'm going to do some magenta. I'm going to walk the magenta around the dots. I've missed you guys. I've been so busy. I've wanted to put up these tutorials for a long time. I have a couple coming up. You're going to be getting tutorials every day, and that's my Christmas present to you. Back with the red. Big red dots. Try and keep the shape. Now we have like a diamond shape still, or a square. I'm trying to keep this as symmetrical as possible. Back to our teal. Uh-oh, what am I doing with the teal? I'm starting to get stressed out. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm walking the teal around the red, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show it to you. See? There you go. I'm sorry. I love you. Don't come for me. I'm going to go back with some lavender. These aren't as big as the other lavender dots that you saw. And we're walking around with white, but this time we're going to do 2 rows of white. I think this is beautiful so far. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. What colors are you going to choose? Do you like the colors I've chosen? I will be layering some dots as well. We got to let these dots dry, but then we're going to layer. You know what I mean? Layering changes everything. So to kind of complete the outer edge, I want to add gold. I want to kind of do a dotted gold outline as well. So keep your gold handy. I did 1 row of gold after the 2 smaller rows of white. Then big white dots. Big white ones. Still keeping it as symmetrical as possible. We're going to walk with our smaller dotting tool, gold dots around the outer edge. Just little ones. Just kind of closes everything in and encapsulates it in gold. But like I said, you choose the colors that you want to use. You do not in any way, shape, or form have to pick the same colors that I've picked. So now for layering. I got my orange out. I put a big orange dot in the center. I've made a mistake over here, so I got to fix that. I also put little orange dots in that patina or adrift, that light blue. Now, back to cleaning up my mistakes here. On top of the green, I'm putting yellow. Then, on top of the purple, I'm putting blue, like a bright cobalt blue. I apologize for my notifications. See? I can't do everything right, guys. I can't. I get notifications. I've been pretty good with that, though. I put some pink on top of the next orange, white on top of the red, light blue on top of teal, blue on top of the lavender, light blue on top of dark lavender. It looks really pretty. And now I'm getting that gold back out and going around the white. I didn't want to mess with the white too much when it was still drying. Didn't want to get too close to it. But I wanted to outline everything kind of like in a gold chain. That's what it reminds me of, a little gold chain. So everything is surrounded in gold. I was going to paint the little silver thing that you hang it on the tree with. I was going to paint that gold, but I decided not to. And I just added some white in some areas, layered some white. Always wait till your layers are dry so that you don't mess anything up. You want to see all the colors too, so be careful. You don't want to overlayer, make your dots too big. Now I'm putting bigger dots. You can see all of those areas that I've put the dots. I just put a big dot, then I walked a couple of dots down, and that just kind of makes it look like a dotted, colorful snowflake. Couple patina dots on top of those purple and blue. Then when you resin it, you sit it upside down like this, lightly resin it like I do with my rocks. Just lightly put the resin on using gloves, wait for it to dry, let it sit for a couple of days, and then you have magic. I think it looks beautiful, guys. Please let me know what you think. I'm going to have a glittery ornament for tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I just want to say that I love you. Thank you for everyone that sent me well wishes and prayers and also donations. Please make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit your notification button so that you are notified of when I'm putting up a new one. And hit the like button if you can. That actually helps me out a lot. And make sure you check the description for any information about this tutorial. I will see you guys very, very soon. I love you. Keep painting. Bye.